The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Ottumwa Baseball is coming your way on 1240 AM and 102.7 FM KBIZ. Ottumwa Bulldogs sports broadcasts are brought to you by these sponsors: Black Hawk Auto Body, by Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, by Citizens Mutual, by Cole Palace Cafe and Books, by Community First Credit Union, by Lee's Photography, by Lisco, by Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, by Meridian Credit Union, by Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse, by the Ottumwa Job Corps Center, by Petrito Orthodontics, by Reflection Studio, by Schroeder Graphics, by Shelter Insurance, and by Slayton Polaris. Now, let's get you to the field with the voice of your Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High Baseball is on the air. Good afternoon, everybody. From the campus of Des Moines North High School, Jason Van Arkel with you today. Annie Argo is the on-site video producer. Brandon Drew, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. It's a CIML Metro Conference doubleheader between your Ottumwa Bulldogs and the Polar Bears of North High. Ottumwa coming into the matchup at 10-3. Best start that Ottumwa's had in 13 games in head coach John Yeager's career, now in his 9th season, 181 wins and counting for the Dogs. And last night they survived an off-night pitching to knock off Class 2A number 4 Centerville 7-6. The Bulldogs issued 8 walks in that game, hit a batter, had a run score and a balk, but still survived to pick up win number 10. Now today, the final baseball matchups of the week for OHS on paper should prove to be a breather as North comes in at 0-10, 0-4 in the Metro. If you're watching on the video stream right now, having a bit of a camera issue, and Andy just got it fixed, it looks like. Hopefully you still heard me throughout that. But Des Moines North, they were 2-25 a year ago, and they perennially just have struggled to get anything going in the summer sports. They've got a new head coach this year, Brandon Weisert. They've had a few close calls this season. One of the games against Hoover, they only lost by 3. They had a 2-run loss to Marshalltown, and they had an 8-7 loss, a single run in one of their games against Des Moines Lincoln. But on the whole, North has given up runs in bunches. They've allowed double-digit runs in half of their games. Now, Ottumwa, over the years, has handled North, don't often completely destroy them. If you go back to 2009, beginning of the quick stats / varsity bound era, Ottumwa 41-0 against North. Bulldogs haven't lost to North in who knows how long. There have been 3 games since 2016 that were decided by 4 runs. And again, Ottumwa doesn't typically look to just put up an absolute monster number of runs. Not like some teams that North has played. I felt bad for North looking at the scores. Trying to dig up their schedule here. They started the year, this wasn't fair, they started the year against Southeast Polk and lost by 27-0 and 19-0. They lost 12-0 to Indianola. They gave up 14 runs in the second game against Marshall. They gave up 14 runs to Sadell last week. So it's been a lot of lopsided games for North, and they are undermanned on their varsity roster. Just looking at them taking infield, I think I only saw 10 players in uniform for infield warm-ups, so if that's all they got available, it's a pretty short-handed roster that the Polar Bears have coming into this doubleheader. Ottumwa taking infield as we speak, and the Bulldogs looking to get to 6-0 in Metro play, 12-3 on the season before having the rest of the week off. All right now we'll take a 2-minute timeout and return with the Game 1 starting lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Summer is the time to make every moment count. So pack more toys with bigger hauling and towing capacity. Go social outdoor style, connect with your friends, and turn up your soundtrack to make your rides even more epic. Because conquering summer is about capturing every second of adventure. Polaris. Think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Baseball on the road at Des Moines North this afternoon for a conference doubleheader. Let's check the starting lineups. First for your visiting Bulldogs. Leading off and playing right field, Blaze Rominger. Batting second, the shortstop, Mitch Wood. Jesus Jaime plays third base and bats third. And Trey Schwartz, the first baseman, hits cleanup. Adam Deniston will catch and bat fifth. Carter Thompson, the second baseman, batting sixth. Max Thomason will pitch and bat seventh. Tanner Shark, the left fielder, batting eighth. And batting ninth is the center fielder, Colton McKinnon. The numbers on Thomason as a pitcher, as we try to keep the stats from blowing away here. Thomason making his second start, his third appearance. He's 1-0, an ERA of an even 7. 5 innings pitched, 8 hits allowed, 5 runs all earned. 1 hit batter, no walks though, and 3 strikeouts for the senior. As for Des Moines North, their lineup for Game 1 is as follows. Leading off and playing shortstop, Rudy Ruckman. Batting second, the catcher, Trevor During. Xavier Cohn will pitch and bat third. Jonah O'Neill, the first baseman, hits cleanup. Yiwei War, the third baseman, will hit fifth. Caleb Manriquez in center field batting sixth. Ben Heiser will bat seventh. A.J. Larson at second base batting eighth. And Ronnie Moore batting ninth. I'm not sure which of Heiser and Moore will play left and right field. The lineup card we saw had both of them listed at left field. So one of them will be in left, the other will be in right, unless they really are playing the Ottumwa right-handed hitters to pull, and they'll play 2 left fielders, which, I don't know, maybe that's the next step in shifting in baseball. Xavier Cohn, the pitcher for the Polar Bears. This will be his third start. He has no record. An ERA of 10.50, just 2 2/3 innings pitched. Actually, this is his first start. He's made 2 relief appearances. So 2 2/3 innings. He's allowed 5 hits, 4 runs. He's walked 6, struck out 2. So a pair of senior right-handers pitching Game 1. Max Thomason for Ottumwa. Actually, pardon me, Xavier Cohn is a junior. Xavier Cohn, the junior right-hander, pitching for Des Moines North. It's another hot, muggy one as we approach summertime in Des Moines. 91 degrees under partly sunny skies. Sun actually hiding behind a cloud right now. We wish it would stay that way. Got a southeast wind at 8 miles an hour. That's blowing towards the left field corner, blowing right to left here on the diamond at Des Moines North. Ottumwa finishing up its infield warm-up with Adam Deniston catching the foul pop-up hit by Coach John Yeager. Our umpires will make their way to home plate. And in a moment, the 2 head coaches, Yeager for Ottumwa, Brandon Weisert for North, will meet, exchange lineup cards, go over the ground rules. The field here at North, done a lot of games here over the years. A lot of territory and foul territory behind home plate coming to the backstop. And we are behind the backstop just to the right of dead center, which you can see on our video feed, although we might try to adjust that just a bit, maybe pull back from the fence a bit in the next time out, Annie. Just maybe give you a little less close-up of the fence and hopefully a little more of the action. Worth a shot. We do the best we can, obviously, with our views. And in baseball, we always have to be behind the backstop in some capacity. Don't want to get hit. The last thing we'd want in video is for that camera to get hit by a foul ball, and then we're not doing any more video that day, that's for sure. So, but we still got a view behind the home plate, pretty good view of baseball this afternoon. There is a lot of foul territory, as we mentioned, not only behind home plate, but also between the dugouts and the baselines. It tapers off somewhat heading down towards the corners. There are no distances on the fences here. It's not as big a field as Legion Memorial Field, we can tell you that. The flagpole and the scoreboard are just to the left of dead center behind the left side of the batter's eye. And the fence, maybe about 10 feet high all the way around. Just your normal chain link fence. I suppose an athletic outfielder could leap at the wall and try to rob a home run, but not likely. Again, the Bulldogs wrapping up the week with these two games here at North. They started the week by sweeping Des Moines Hoover 1-0 and 13-3. They beat Centerville 7-6 last night, so 2 wins today would give them a perfect 5-0 week. Ottumwa softball has one more matchup this week. They're at Indianola tomorrow for a doubleheader. I believe that starts at 5:30. We'll have all the action on KBIZ and on the live video stream at AttumwaRadio.com and the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Looking ahead to next week for Ottumwa High baseball, they'll be home to Des Moines Lincoln on Monday. We'll have those games on the air. They'll be at Des Moines Roosevelt on Wednesday. We'll have those games as well, and then at Urbandale on Thursday. We're supposed to carry those games. I got to wait to find out if we can do video on Urbandale or not. And then on Saturday of next week, so a week from Saturday, Ottumwa will play in the South Winneshiek tournament. They'll play Decorah at 1 o'clock, South Winneshiek at 3, and we'll have both of those games as well. So a busier next week for Ottumwa, and especially with that doubleheader at Roosevelt on Wednesday, that might be one of the big matchups in determining who wins a conference this year. So far, Ottumwa's been the class of the Metro. And if Ottumwa can take care of business today, take care of 2 games against Lincoln, who's been down on Monday, and then take care of Roosevelt next Wednesday, OHS would have a pretty good stranglehold on the Metro Conference through the first time around through the doubleheaders. I'm waiting to see if we're doing the national anthem before Game 1 or if it's waiting until Game 2. I can't remember how they do things here. As our home plate umpire had gone over to the north dugout, presumably to put his drink in a secure place. Umpires need water too. Base umpire's already headed out to the field, and North is taking the field without introduction. So that tells me that we're not going to have a national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen,
tell you what,
to game day on the campus of
let's
North
take a
High
quick
School.
1-minute timeout and return with the opening pitch on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs, too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate.
Ottumwa High Baseball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Good afternoon once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Des Moines North, where your Bulldog team is getting ready to take on the Polar Bears. And I believe we're back on the radio side as well. North wearing their home white jerseys as they warm up for the top of the first. Green trim, green lettering North on the front, green numbers front and back, white pants with the green trim, green caps with the white end logo. Ottumwa wearing their red jerseys with gray on the sleeves with white and red striping. You've got a gray panel on the front with Ottumwa in red trimmed in white. White numbers trimmed in black on the back. White pants with the red trim for OHS and the red caps. Cohn, the right-hander, throws his final warm-up pitch, and we're ready to go. As Blaze Rominger will lead it off today, Ottumwa shuffling the lineup a little bit for game one of this doubleheader.
Leading off the top of the first for the Bulldogs, right fielder number 17, Blaze Rominger.
Rominger hitting .375 with a couple of doubles and 4 driven in. First pitch is lined into center field, and that's down for a base hit. Our first pitch at .335. And it's a leadoff single for Blaze Rominger, paying immediate dividends and getting to
number 5, Mitch Wood.
Fill in the leadoff role. So here's Mitch Wood. Wood on the season, batting .382, 2 home runs, 10 driven in. Blaze a speedy runner at first. He's going. Pitch is high and inside. And down to second without a throw is Rominger with the stolen base. Count is 1-0 to Wood with a runner at second and nobody out. And that is steal number 6 on the season for Rominger. Now the 1-0. High, Mitch ducks out of the way, 2-0. Cohn getting his first start of the season, no record in 2 relief appearances. A high ERA, but that's pretty much everybody on North. The 2-0. Driven down the left field line, but foul. And the count 2-1. Cohn does not throw hard. His best weapon on the mound would appear to be movement on his pitches. That time Wood tried to wait back on it, but couldn't wait long enough. 2 balls, 1 strike. Sun comes out here at North's Diamond as the 2-1 comes in, and it's outside 3-1 with Jesus Jaime on deck. Rominger gets his lead at second. Xavier Cohn comes set, the 3-1. Low and away ball 4, and the catcher can't find it for a moment. It gets away and down to third. On the wild pitch goes Blaze. Runners on the corners, nobody out, and here's Zeus. Jaime has a batting average up to .512 on the season. 4 doubles, 2 triples, 5 RBI. John Yeager in the third base coaching box. Luke Gomet coaching at first. Runner goes. First pitch is in there for a strike. The catcher, During for North, fakes a throw. So Wood will get the stolen base. Mitch leads the team in steals. That's now 7 on the season for him. So Rominger tied him, and Wood takes the lead right back. That pitch inside to Zeus. Count even at a ball and a strike. Jaime might have wanted to swing at that first pitch. It was in the zone, but by letting Wood steal, he's now got 2 men in scoring position. The 1-1. Chopper, third base side. That'll get through the hole for a base hit. 1 run is in. Wood around third and stopping as North gets it back in quickly, but an RBI single for Jesus Jaime, and Ottumwa leads it 1-0.
First baseman
That brings up Trey Schwartz. Trey having a good senior season. And he skies a ball to shallow right. And it'll drop for a bloop single. Scoring is Wood, down to second is Jaime, and it's 2-0. The second baseman Larson. A.J. Larson was shading him up the middle. He had to run a long way over there, and then the right fielder, Ronnie Moore, was playing deep and couldn't get there in time. So 2-0. Runners go, and the throw to third not in time, and it gets away as Jaime is on his way home. Schwartz heading to third. He'll round third. He's going to try to score, and he will without a throw. So it's a double steal and then an error, allowing 2 runs to score, and it's quickly 4-0. Count is 1-0 to Adam Denniston. We didn't even have a chance to tell you he was batting. Now Cohn's pitch. In the dirt, 2-0. We'll recap what just happened here in a moment. Cohn back to the windup. The 2-0 to Adam. Up and in a little bit, 3-0. So you had runners at first and second after the Schwartz bloop single. They both took off for second and third. The throw got away down the left field line, and both Jaime and Schwartz came home to score as that pitch is in the dirt, ball 4, and Denniston draws the walk. Second walk issued by Cohn, and the batter is Carter Thompson. Thompson hitting an even 300. He's driven in 5. Wind kicks up a little bit. Courtesy runner for the catcher, Denniston. It didn't catch the number right away.
Number 19, Carter Thompson.
We'll check that in a moment, but Carter will stand in. Run first, nobody down. Already Ottumwa leading 4-0. First pitch. Runner goes. It's a ball. The throw down to second and not in time. And now Thompson has a runner in scoring position. Still nobody out, top 1. That pitch sails high in the count, 2-0. Baseball in the bright sunshine here in Des Moines. Annie and I with the umbrellas to keep the sun off our backs and off the equipment somewhat. Pitch up and in to Carter, and it's 3-0. Cohn from the stretch. The pitch. High, ball 4. That'll bring up the pitcher, Max Thomason.
The pitcher, number 20, Max Thomason.
Max is 3 for 7 on the season with a couple of RBI. Pitcher to pitcher now, righty to righty. Cohn to Thomason. There's a drive to left field, and it is over the head of a leaping Ben Heiser, rolling all the way to the fence. This will score 2. Thomason puts on the brakes. Now he's going to try for third. And the relay throw will not be made. It's a 2-run triple for Max Thomason, and Ottumwa leads it 6-0. Lucas Barnes had been the courtesy runner. He scores from second. Thompson from first.
The left fielder, number 2, Tanner Shark.
And that brings up Tanner Shark. Left-handed batting left fielder, still trying to get the bat going at the plate. He is just 1 for 30. First pitch, that's driven to right center, very well hit, in the alley, that's going to roll. Let's see how fast Shark can run. The run is home. Shark around second. His teammates are urging him for 4. They're going to send him around third. Shark looking for an inside-the-park home run. There will not be a relay throw. Home run, Tanner Shark, and it is 8-0. An inside-the-park home run for Tanner Shark.
Center fielder, number 27, Colton McKinnon.
And that brings up the number 9 hitter, Colton McKinnon. 8 batters have come to the plate, 8 have scored. McKinnon hitting 175 with 4 runs batted in. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Outfield was playing kind of shallow for North. That's one reason Shark was able to get all the way around the bases. It was a long run for the center fielder Manriquez to even get to the wall as that pitch is popped foul off to the right. It'll get out of play. And the count evens at a ball and a strike. The North baseball diamond is right next to the softball diamond. I just turned my head to the right. The first base dugouts of each field kind of back up almost against each other. That pitch in the dirt, and the count goes to 2-1. Eight nothing Ottumwa here in the top of the first. Rominger singled, Wood walked. Hyman RBI single. Schwartz an RBI single. That pitch in the dirt, 3-1 to McKinnon. There's a double steal and a throwing error that allowed 2 runs to score. And that cleared the bases momentarily as that pitch is ball 4 to McKinnon. We go back to the top of the order and Blaze. After the bases were cleared, Denniston walked. Thompson walked. Thomason hit a 2-run triple. Tanner Shark a 2-run inside the park homer. So here's Rominger, who started this rally with a single and a stolen base. First pitch, way high, ball 1. McKinnon getting a short lead at first. That pitch sails high and inside 2-0. Ottumwa ran at will on the base paths through the first time through the order, but I have a feeling now up 8-0 and still nobody out in the first inning. The Bulldogs may take it easy. That pitch is high, 3-0. Mitch Wood on deck. Three balls, no strikes to Rominger. The pitch on the way. Outside, ball 4. Ten straight batters have reached for Ottumwa. And here's Mitch Wood, who walked, stole a base, and scored earlier this inning. North head coach Brandon Weisert wants time. He's going to go and talk to his right-hander. Will this just be a pep talk, or will Cohn be lifted from the mound? Again, North either has no subs or one sub available today. And quite honestly, looking over at their dugout, I don't see any players. They may just have the 9 that are on the field. So here's Mitch Wood. And at this point, if you're one of the Ottumwa starters, you better get your swings in now. I have a feeling the bench is going to play a lot of this game. First pitch to Wood. Pop foul off to the right, out of play. Strike 1. That was a good pitch by Xavier Cohn on the outside corner. 2-1, nobody out. And the 0-1 to Wood. Breaking ball up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. McKinnon at second, Rominger at first. The pitch. In the dirt, good backhand stop by the catcher, Trevor During, and the count is 2-1. I never did set that North defense. It's Ben Heiser in left, Caleb Enriquez in center, Ronnie Moore in right. Yue Yar at third, Rudy Ruckman at short. As that ball is driven but foul off to the left out of play, 2-2. A.J. Larson at second, Jonah O'Neill at first, and Trevor During behind the plate. 2-2 to Wood. And that wind is blowing, I wouldn't say too briskly, but it's a decent wind, and it's blowing to the left field corner. The 2-2. High 3-2. 8-0 at Ottumwa. Still nobody out, top of the first here at North. Mitch Wood with a full count. Jesus Jaime on deck. The 3-2. High ball 4. They are loaded again. Actually, this is actually the first time Ottumwa's had it loaded. It doesn't feel like it.
Third baseman number 24, Jesus Jaime.
So here's Zeus. RBI single. Stole a base, scored a run in this inning. First pitch. High fly to left. Going back, Heiser. Looking up, track, wall. Off the base of the wall. Just missed a grand slam. As it is, it's a 2-run double for Zeus, and Ottumwa leads it 10-0. Off the bat, I didn't think it would get out, but that wind pushed it back towards the fence. Heiser was looking up, and it landed right at the base of the fence.
Correction, first baseman number 7, Trey Schwartz.
So here's Trey Schwartz, a bloop single for an RBI. Stole a base and scored a run in the first inning. And that pitch grounded sharply through the whole left side base hit. That'll score Wood, and it's 11-0. And Ottumwa just going station to station now. You saw it on the double by Jaime. That could have easily been a triple, but John Yeager stopping Mitch Wood at third. Adam Deniston, the batter, walked his first time up. Runners on the corner, still nobody out. The pitch. Runner goes, pitches a strike, ball was dropped. Schwartz down to second. Count is 0-1 to Adam. That pitch sails in high, and the count evens at a ball and a strike. Second and third, still nobody out. The pitch. Bounced it in there, 2-1. Xavier Cohn leans in to get the sign once again. The righty from the stretch. Up and in, 3-1. Three balls, one strike. Cohn from the stretch, the pitch. Popped in the air, right side. The first baseman O'Neill backing up, makes the catch for out number 1. That breaks a string of 13 in a row reaching base for Ottumwa. Second and third, one out for Carter Thompson, who walked and scored his first time up. The big blows in this inning, a 2-run triple by Max Thomason, a 2-run inside the park homer by Tanner Shark, and then a 2-run double by Jesus Jaime. Pitch a little bit high to Thompson, ball 1. Thomason's on deck. 11-0 Ottumwa. Second and third, one out, top first. The pitch in the dirt. Another good stop by Trevor During. Count is 2-0. The stretch by the righty and the 2-1 pitch. A little bit outside. Make it 3-0, my apologies. It's 11 runs on 7 hits for the Bulldogs. There was one error in the inning, but it was a thrown away ball on an attempted double steal. Pitch outside, ball 4. And they are loaded for the pitcher, Max Thomason. So the error doesn't factor into any of the scoring.
The pitcher, number 20, Max Thomason.
Bases loaded, 1 out. The pitch bounced in there. Good job on a tough pitch by During to just knock it down. 1-0 to Thomason. Cohn's next offering, inside 2-0. Thomason waiting a 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball dropped in there nicely for a strike, 2-1. Big slow curve. And I think the Cones tried to do that a few times, but that time that ball took the break and just dropped right down into the zone. That was a good pitch. 2-1. The next one, fastball, but it sailed in high, 3-1. No place to put him. You've got Jaime at third, Schwartz at second, Thompson at first. 3-1 the count to the Bulldog pitcher. On its way. Sailed outside, ball 4. That'll be an RBI for Thomason on the bases loaded walk. It is 12-0. Zeus scores. Schwartz to third. Thompson to second. Tanner Shark will stand in. Shark had the inside the park 2-run homer.
Left fielder number 2, Tanner Shark.
That made it 8-0. First pitch here in the dirt, ball 1. Seven hits in this inning, 8 walks now. That pitch sails all the way to the backstop, but Ottumwa with the big lead is not running, and it's 2-0 to Shark. $12-0 Ottumwa. Still top of the first. The pitch. Ground ball right side, base hit. Ottumwa's going station to station. Shark has 3 RBI in the game. 13-0. Schwartz scores. Thompson to third, Thomason to second. And here's Colton McKinnon, who walked and scored.
Center fielder number 27, Colton McKinnon.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Fooled him on a breaking ball. Xavier Cohn is, at least on that pitch, and I think it's happened a few times, he is not coming set for a full second before pitching, but at 13-0 in the first inning, I don't think the umpire has any intention of calling a balk. Pitch a little bit high, 1-1. I wouldn't call a balk on that either, to be honest. I mean, he's holding the glove up high. He's coming close to setting, but if you were being technical about it, he's not always pausing long enough. As that ball is lifted to center, and a late jump by the center fielder, he couldn't hang on to it. And another run scores. And Ottumwa was batted around twice. That'll be a single.
17, Blaze Rominger.
And we're back to Blaze Rominger again, who has singled and walked. 14-0. And that pitch lifted in the air to left center. That will get down in the alley and roll all the way to the fence. It'll be a 2-run double. Could have been more, but again, Ottumwa taking it easy on the base paths, and it is 16-0. Thomason and Shark both scored. McKinnon to third. And we'll get a pinch hitter now for Mitch Wood, the third time through the order. We'll see who comes out of the dugout here.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 16, Theron Royer.
Theron Royer, pardon me, will pinch hit. Royer is 0 for 3 on the young. Well, season's not that young anymore, but only 3 at bats so far. So McKinnon's at third, Rominger at second, still 1 out. Now Royer will bat. And now on deck instead of Jesus Jaime is Ryan Slack. And it's like I said as we were going through the order the second time, they better get their swings in because the reserves will be in the third time through, and that is starting to be the case. Pitch in the dirt to Royer, ball 1. The unfortunate thing here is that the run rule for baseball is different than softball. There's a strike to Royer, 1-1. In softball, if you lead by 12 after 3 innings, the game's over. We saw that last weekend when Ottumwa beat Oskaloosa 15-0 in 3 innings. But there's no 3-inning rule in baseball. It's just 10 runs after 5, if my memory serves me right. That pitch misses and it's 2-1. The next offering, ground ball to the right side. Up with it is the second baseman Larson. Throw to first in time. Good stretch by O'Neill for out number 2. A run scores. So Royer will get an RBI. Scoring is McKinnon.
Number 10.
Going to third is Rominger. And the batter is... Pardon me, it's Adam Greiner is now hitting for Jaime, not Slack. I saw Slack on deck, but apparently they changed their minds. So Adam stands in and chops it just foul down the third baseline, 0-1. Greiner hitting .227 with a double and 9 runs batted in. $17-0 is the score. The scoreboard's not even keeping up. I don't blame them necessarily. (0-1) to Greiner. Scoreboard's got 15. And that pitch bounced in there. Gets away, but someone not going to run on it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two out now, runner at third. Pitch on the way, and it's up high, 2-1. Obviously a very tough spot for North today. It's a little tough on Ottumwa, too. I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. You don't really want to rub it in. You don't want to rub it in. There's a good strike on the outside corner, 2-2. But whether it's your starters or your pinch hitters, you don't want them giving away at bats. You don't want them to swing at bad pitches just because they feel sorry for North. You don't want them getting in any bad habits or getting out of their good habits. Now the 2-2. Ground ball to short. Up with it is Ruckman. His throw across the diamond gets away. It was low. Scoring is Rominger. It's 18-0. That'll be a throwing error on Ruckman. Second error of the inning. The first one that's cost North a run.
First baseman number 7, Trey Schwartz.
And Trey Schwartz will bat for the third time in the inning. 2 singles, 2 RBI, 2 runs. First pitch on the outside corner, strike 1. Griner with the lead at first, but he won't be running. The 0-1. Bounced in there, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1. Popped it up, shallow left, out is Ruckman, the shortstop. He will make the catch. And the side is retired. Ottumwa sends 22 to the plate. They score 18 runs. And we head for the bottom of the first on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Bottom of the first inning. Ottumwa 18, Des Moines North nothing. To be fair, North has struggled for many years in baseball, but they've had Ottumwa's won a lot of games 8-1, 9-1. This year, and this day for whatever reason, North exceptionally struggling, and Ottumwa took advantage early. Then they did take their foot off the gas in that top of the first. They weren't taking any extra bases. They stopped stealing bases. Used some pinch hitters. But again, you don't want guys to give away at-bats. You still want them to take each plate appearance seriously. And it's the biggest first inning or biggest any inning I've ever seen Ottumwa score. In fact, they scored so many runs the scoreboard didn't keep up. They've got 16 up there. It is 18-0. It's kind of academic at this point. At any rate,
for your Polar Bear shortstop, number 1, Rudy Ruckman.
We'll check the defense for Ottumwa, and it already is not what it was supposed to be at the start of the game. Mitch Wood and Jesus Jaime are out of the game without ever playing in the field. Max Thomason's first pitch is grounded weak to the third. Adam Griner is there. He'll pick it up. Lost the hat, but threw to first in time for out number 1. So Ruckman is retired.
Standing in, the catcher,
and he's a pretty good hitter.
Trevor Daring.
He was coming in hitting 400. Now Trevor Daring, the catcher. He's batting .292. North has a few decent hitters. Overall, as a team, they have a low batting average, but they have a few guys who can put the bat on the ball. Fastball strike from Thomason to Daring, 0-1. So we'll set the defense for Ottumwa here in a moment. Pitch is on the inside corner, 0-2. Tanner Shark is in left, Colton McKinnon in center, Blaze Rominger in right. Adam Griner now at third. Carter Thompson's over to short. Theron Royer in at second. Trey Schwartz at first. Adam Denniston catching. Chopper foul. Left side towards the north dugout, and the count stays at 0-2. Well, I always say you see something new at the ballpark every day. I've never seen a team bat around twice in one inning, as another 0-2 pitch is blown away 1-2. And I've never seen a player start a game at a position. Well, I have, but it's usually because of injury. But it's very rare to see a player start a game at a position, bat in the first inning, and then never take that position in the field. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, strike 3, as Thomason strikes out During for out number 2. And the batter is the North pitcher, Xavier Cone.
Polar Bears pitcher number 25, Xavier Cone.
Cone, a junior, hitting 182. He's driven in a run. Two out, nobody on, and the pitch. Fastball strike, 0-1. Cone, powerful kid, black batting gloves on his hands, stands in with a red bat over his shoulder. Takes a pitch on the outside corner, 0-2. Max Thomason painting the corners early for Ottumwa. The wind and the 0-2. A little bit low, couldn't get him to chase. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sun has come back out again here at Des Moines North. Kind of peeking in and out of the clouds from time to time. That pitch, a little flare out to short, caught by Carter Thompson, and the side is retired in order. We go to the second inning. Ottumwa 18, Des Moines North nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hello, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager with Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine. We specialize in pediatrics to geriatrics, internal medicine, and family practice, basically from babies to grandparents. We are here for you. We want to be your primary care provider. Call us at 641-683-0800 to schedule an appointment. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, 522 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You be scared at John, watch me leap though.
Top of the second inning, Ottumwa High Baseball brought to you by Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where they want to give you a smile that lasts a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. By Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. And by Reflection Studio next to New Cara Pharmacy in downtown Ottumwa. Looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Top of the second inning, Ottumwa 18, Des Moines North nothing. Game 1 of our doubleheader. North has made a pitching change here. Caleb Manriquez has come on to pitch the second inning. Check his numbers for you in a moment. Xavier Cone has gone to first for North. Trying to tell who's in center now that Manriquez is pitching. And I think it is Jonah O'Neill who had been the first baseman. The first spot in the batting order was Adam Deniston's, but we will get a pinch hitter here. And it'll be Trevor Summers to bat. And it looks like it'll be Trevor's first at-bat of the season. So Coach Yeager going over his change with the home plate umpire. Trying to do a lot of things here at once. Get the lineup change for North, get the pinch hitter for Ottumwa. Trying to get a tweet out about the first inning. You can follow us on Twitter at OTT Radio Sports. You could also follow my Twitter account if you're so inclined. I'm at JVAPXP. Manriquez, a lefty. And Summers waiting on one more warm-up pitch.
Leading off the top of the
Trevor During fires down to second, and Summers will stand in. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike one. Lazy summer-like day here in Des Moines as that pitch came in high to Summers. 1 ball, 1 strike. The lefty gets his sign. Manriquez's pitch, and Summers sees it bounce in the dirt, takes it for a ball, 2-1. Caleb Manriquez slowly walking back to the top of the mound. Pitch on the way. In there for a strike. 2-2. Manriquez is making his season debut for the varsity on the mound. And the 2-2. High fly ball down the line in left over towards foul territory. Long run for Heiser. He can't get it. And it'll be a foul ball, and the count stays 2-2. Carter Thompson on deck. Max Thomas and the pitcher due up after him. Now the wind and the 2-2. Outside 3-2. Full count to Trevor Summers. Manriquez working slowly. The payoff pitch. Chopped foul at the plate. We'll do it again. Ottumwa leading 18-0 here in the top of the second. That top of the first took about half an hour. Again, the 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Ball was in the dirt. Nope, it was caught clean. Summers started running, but the umpire saw the ball in the glove of During and said, nope, that's good enough.
Number 19, Carter Thompson.
One away for Carter Thompson. He walked twice in the first inning and scored twice. The official totals, at least the way I scored it, for that top of the first inning, 18 runs, 17 of them earned on 10 hits, 2 errors, and 1 left on base. First pitch to Carter is in the dirt, ball 1. Enriquez does not throw hard. I can hear somebody in the Ottumwa dugout telling Carter Thompson to move up in the box if he needs to. There's a liner into left field. That's down for a base hit. So Thompson takes a high pitch and drives it to left. And now Max Thomason, he had a
Pitcher number 20,
two-run triple and an RBI walk in that first inning, so he's driven in 3 today. Ottumwa's even got backup coaches in the coaching boxes now. Coach Yeager and Coach Gomad enjoying the shade of the dugout. Pitch outside to Thomason, ball 1. It's hard to tell from where I'm sitting, but I think that's Tyler Clubb and Andy Arona in the coaching boxes. I think Clubb may be at first, Arona at third. Not 100% sure. Now the 1-0. That's lifted to right center. It's shallow. It's trouble. But O'Neill gets there and makes the catch 2 down. Wow, that ball actually carried a little farther than I thought it would. Runner at first, 2 down. And here's Tanner Shark,
left fielder number 2,
who had a 2-run inside the park homer and an RBI single in that long first inning. Manriquez kicks and delivers. Sails in high, ball 1. $18-0 Ottumwa. Runner at first, 2 down, top second. Manriquez trying to put together a scoreless inning for the Polar Bears. The 1-0. Low and away, 2-0. Carter Thompson, the runner at first. Miles Sainer on deck. He would bat for McKinnon if the inning continues. Pitch is high, 3-0. For what it's worth, Shark is halfway to the cycle with an inside the park homer and a single. Up 18-0. I'm not sure he gets the triple in any scenario. Now the 3-0. High ball 4. Well, he gets a walk here. And that will bring up Miles Sainer pinch hitting for Colton McKinnon.
Now batting for Ottumwa number 12, Miles Sainer.
Right-handed batting, Junior digs in. Sainer hitting 182. Couple of doubles, couple of runs batted in. Pitch bounces in there, ball 1. Two on, 2 out. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. As we said, Manriquez doesn't throw hard, and in fact, some of his pitches are so slow, it's tough for a kid used to hitting 80-plus mile-an-hour fastballs to time it. Here's the 1-1. Popped foul back and out of play. 1-2. For those of you who have played slow pitch softball, and maybe you've played slow pitch, if you played slow pitch after having played either, regular baseball or fast pitch softball, you understand that the first time you play slow pitch after having played fast pitch, it's hard to adjust to the timing. As that ball is popped up to shallow left, out is Ruckman, in is Heiser. It will drop in between them for a bloop single. Around third and coming home is Thompson. And that'll make it 19-0. Going to third is Shark on the bloop single for Miles Sainer, who adds to his RBI total on the year. I think that's 3 for him now.
Lucas Barnes.
Now Lucas Barnes will bat for Blaze Rominger. First pitch down and in, ball one. One and 0 to Barnes. This is Lucas's first at-bat of the year. Up until today, he'd been used exclusively as a runner. That one is a strike at the letters, and the count evens at a ball and a strike. 2 on, 2 out, a run home for Ottumwa here in the second inning, leading North 19-0. The 1-1 from Manriquez sails up and away 2-1. It is rare to get more than one game like this a season, usually, where you have one team bust out for a giant first inning. Second time in less than a week we've done a game like this. The other one was softball. Ottumwa softball getting 13 in the first against Oskaloosa last weekend. That pitch fouled back, and the count 2-2 to Barnes. Royer on deck if the inning continues. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Popped up, right side. Larson shading his eyes from the sun. The second baseman makes the catch to retire the side. So Ottumwa gets 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 2. And we go to the bottom of the second. Ottumwa leading 19-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We all have a picture of the life we want to live. A desire to connect the work we do with a purpose. There is a way to get there, but the price of admission is money and the drive to succeed. Success takes skill. Skill takes training. Training takes work. If you're ready to live, learn, train, and connect, Job Corps is ready for you. Careers begin here.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I ain't choose the gang chose me.
Bottom of the second inning. Ottumwa 19, Des Moines North nothing. Bulldog baseball on KBIZ. Trevor Summers stays in to catch after pinch hitting for Adam Denniston. Ryan Slack is now in the game at first base.
Leading off the bottom of the first, bottom of the second for your Polar Bears, number 24, Jonah O'Neill.
And let's see, Tice Barker is now in right. I'm guessing that Miles Sainer is either in center or left. Probably center. He batted for McKinnon. Now Max Thomason pitches to Jonah O'Neill, and it's a ground ball to the right side. Up with it is Royer. Throw to first and quickly 1 down. Jonah O'Neill, he's just out of 8th grade. That was his 3rd at-bat of the season.
Next up for your Polar Bears, third baseman, number 22, Yiwei Yar.
Yiwei Yar, the batter. First pitch, grounded foul right side, 0-1. This is Yar's first at-bat of the season. A couple of regulars for North who are not here today, and basing that on the stats here, as this pitch is grounded slowly left side, charging his Griner. He's got to hurry. Barehand throws on the run and threw it away. Yar going to second as Slack will run it down. That'll be an infield hit and then a throwing error on Griner, putting a runner at second with one out for the pitcher Caleb Manriquez. Manriquez, a sophomore, 0 for 8 on the season.
Standing in, the pitcher, number 18, Caleb Manriquez.
Left-handed batter. First pitch misses, ball 1. The 1-0. Inside 2-0. North does not have Daniel Sunga today, it would appear. He's one of their best hitters. Pitch inside 3-0 to Manriquez. They don't appear to have Adon Delgadillo either. Or Stanley Ross. Those are 3 players that have played in all 10 games. That pitch misses outside, a 4-pitch walk to Manriquez. So North first and second. Where's the other runner going? He doesn't get to go to third on a walk, and he's out. There was a runner at second. There was nobody at first. Yar was not forced to third on the walk. He thought he could walk to third. Apparently he forgot there's nobody behind him at second. So Thomason threw to Griner, who tagged him out. It's a 1-5 put out, and that's the second out of the inning. First pitch to Ben Heiser is a strike 0-1. Heiser 0 for 3 on the season. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Outside, 1-2. O'Neill grounded out. Yar reached second on an infield hit and an error. Manriquez walked, but then Yar forgot that he wasn't forced to third, started trotting to third, and Ottumwa threw him out. Now the 1-2. High, 2-2. Oh, they called that strike 3. Wow, it looked like it was up in his eyes, but the inning's over. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left. We have played 2 at Des Moines North. Ottumwa leading 19-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Top of the third inning, Ottumwa High Baseball, brought to you by Andrew Schroeder with Schroeder Graphics and Sign LLC. Visit sgsignedllc.com and like Schroeder Graphics and Sign LLC on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above. By Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, stop out and see the new and improved look. And they aren't done yet. More upgrades are on the way to Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. And by Mike and the team at Mike's Pizza, Ottumwa's favorite place to eat. Now the new pitcher here for Des Moines North, Rudy Ruckman, has come in from shortstop to pitch. Third pitcher in as many innings. Caleb Manriquez didn't do that bad of a job. 1 inning pitched, 1 run allowed, 2 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Ruckman is making his 5th relief appearance. No record, 11.67 ERA, 3 innings pitched, 6 hits allowed, 9 runs, 5 earned, 6 walks, 1 hit batter, 3 strikeouts. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 in the Ottumwa order. That right now is Theron Royer, Adam Greiner, and we believe Ryan Slack. Manriquez has gone back to center field. And Jonah O'Neill is now at shortstop.
Leading off the top of the third for the Bulldogs, number 16, Theron Royer.
So here's Royer, who hit an RBI ground out in his first at-bat. Ottumwa leading 19-0 here in the top of the third. First pitch, ground ball to the right side. Larson's got it clean. The throw to first in time for out number 1. Here's Adam Greiner for his second at-bat. He reached on an error in the first inning.
The third baseman, number 10, Adam Greiner.
Ruckman will pitch from the stretch even with no one on base. First pitch, swing and a miss at a changeup, 0-1. Sun comes back out from behind the clouds as that pitch is called a strike, and it's 0-2. There is a noticeable difference in temperature when that sun comes back out. At least to the feel, it's like a 4 to 5 degree difference. Here's the 0-2. And Adam grounds it, charging at the shortstop O'Neill. His throw to first is not in time as Greiner beats out the infield hit. That'll help his batting average. And here's Ryan Slack. Slack will make his name here in his senior campaign as a pitcher. He's
number 11, Ryan Slack.
Already pitched pretty well for Ottumwa in a couple of starts. This will be his first at-bat of the year. And Ruckman steps off the rubber. They're holding Greiner on at first, but it's 19-0 in the third inning. He's not running. And Slack swings and misses 0-1. 0-1 the count to Slack. Ruckman's pitch. Sails high, breaking ball that didn't come down, 1-1. Right-hander to right-hander, the 1-1. Upstairs, 2-1. Big senior digs back in. Here's the 2-1 to Slack. That's down and in. Good eye. 3-1. Three balls, one strike. Pitch on the way. In the dirt, ball 4. Or wait, it was one. Pardon me, it's 3-2. One of those pitches must have been called a strike. I couldn't tell you which one. Now the 3-2. Liner up the middle, base hit. So Slack gets his first hit of the season. 2 on, 1 out, and here's Summers, who struck out his first time up.
Number 6, Trevor Summers.
Someone down 19 runs on 14 hits. Scoreboard has 17, but that's a little high. First pitch. Ground ball, third base line. Big hop. Oh, tough hop for the third baseman, Yar. Went over his shoulder and down the line. Heiser gets it back in quickly. And stopping at third is Greiner. The bases are loaded with 1 out. For Carter Thompson, who has a single, a couple of walks, and 3 runs scored.
Number 19, Carter Thompson.
Yue Yar, he was in position. He had the glove down. All the fundamentals were right. He was perfect position to make the play, and then the ball hit the lip of the grass and hopped over his shoulder. That's a bad hop hit for Summers and nothing that Yar could do. Pitch on the outside corner to Thompson, 0-1. Bases loaded, one down, top three. And a roller to short, charging is O'Neill. He bobbles it, and he'll have no play. Run scores, and it's 20-0. Griner home, slack to third, Summers to second. Thompson reaches on the air. He'll still get an RBI.
Number 20, Max
Run would have
Thomason.
scored anyway. And here's Max Thomason, who is 1 for 2 with a triple and a walk. The pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 to Thomason on the way. In the dirt. And the count even at a ball and a strike. One and one the count. And the kick. Upstairs, 2-1. Ruckman, the right-hander. The 2-1. In the dirt, 3-1. No place to put Max, pardon me. A dog at every base. Slack at third, Summers at second, Thompson at first. One out, top three, 20-0 Bulldogs. The pitch. Lined into right field, and that's going to get over the head of Moore and roll. At least 2 runs will score. And they'll hold nope, they're going to send him home. Hustling for third is Thomason. That'll be a bases clearing triple, his second triple of the game. And not only is Thomason pitching well so far, he's got 6 RBI. And it's 23-0.
One Tice Barker.
Here's Tice Barker, who's batting in the spot where Tanner Shark had been. Pitch is a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 to Barker, high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tice 0 for 1 on the season. Runner at third, 1 down, and the pitch. On the outside corner, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt, 2-2. Well, this game will certainly do wonders for the stat lines for Ottumwa. Up 23-0. The 2-2. Fly ball, it's a pop-up behind second, but it's going to drop for a bloop single. Little Bermuda triangle shot and a single for Barker, his first hit and his first RBI. Scoring is Thomason, 24-0.
Number 12, Miles.
Here's Miles Sainer, who had an RBI single his first time up. First pitch on the way. Low and away, ball 1. This inning started with the ground out. We had 3 straight singles, an error, a triple, and a single. The 1-0, up high, 2-0. Pitch on the way. Inside corner strike, 2-1. 24-0. Ottumwa will play Des Moines North in football this fall, if I remember correctly. 24-0 be a score we'd like to see in football. There's a little blooper off the hands. It'll be caught by the shortstop O'Neill for out number 2. Back to the top of the order where Lucas Barnes is 0 for 1.
Number 22, Lucas Barnes.
Barnes popped up his first time up. First pitch, ground ball left side through the hole, base hit. So Ottumwa's batted around here in the third. Stopping at second is Barker. And the batter is Royer, who is 0 for 2 with an RBI.
Second baseman, number 16, Theron Royer.
Pitch on the way. And a grounder to third. Yar has it, and he will step on the bag at third to retire the side. So Ottumwa that inning with 5 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. We go to the bottom of the third. Ottumwa leading North 24-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Who won't stop us now? Who won't stop us now? Who won't stop us?
Better AT&T service where you need it most. Talk, text, stream, and share in more places than ever before. Are you ready for a change? Visit AT&T.
Bottom of the third inning. We're working our way to 5 innings. Ottumwa 24, Des Moines North nothing.
Most AT&T stores are now open, taking extra steps for a safe shopping experience, including curbside service.
Max Thomason has allowed 1 hit in 2 innings. He's walked 1 and struck out 2. Ottumwa 24 runs, 17 hits, and 1 error. North no runs, 1 hit, and 3 errors. A.J. Larson, the batter, takes a pitch outside, ball 1. Larson 0 for 2 on the season to this point. He has drawn a walk. And that pitch is on the outside corner for a called strike. North is playing some kids today who've only had 3, 4, 5 at-bats all year coming in. The 1-1. Strike at the knees, 1 and 2. Thomason's 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 1. Third K of the game for Max. And the batter is the right fielder, Ronnie Moore.
Standing in, the right fielder,
this will be Moore's first at-bat of the year. First pitch on the way, and it's chopped, weakly foul to the right, 0-1. Right-hander to right-hander, the 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Rudy Ruckman, the leadoff hitter, on deck for North. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, but it went all the way to the backstop, and Moore is going to reach first. That's a drop third strike. I think it was just a passed ball by Summers.
Next up,
So it's the fourth strikeout for Thomason, but still only one out. Here's Ruckman, who grounded to third his first time up. Ruckman batting left-handed in the pitch. Inside it hit him. That one stung a little bit, hit him on the leg. And now, thanks to a drop third strike and a hit batter, North has 2 on with 1 out. Trevor During, the batter, he struck out his first time up. Now During will stand in.
Number 11, Trevor During.
Moore at second, Ruckman at first, 1 down for North. Trying to get on the board. Ottumwa leading 24-0. The pitch. Liner into left center. Oh, it's caught by the shortstop Thompson. Snap throw back to first, not in time. Ruckman got back in. Off the bat, that looked like it was headed to left center for a base hit. Thompson was shading up the middle a bit, but he ranged to his right nicely. I actually couldn't see where he was at first. The base umpire was in the way, but he kind of came out of nowhere from my view and made a nice catch. Two down for Xavier Cohn, the first baseman, and he chops it foul third base side 0-1. No balls and a strike to Cohn, who, of course, started the game on the mound, had to endure that first inning, and then moved to first base. Pitch low and away from Thomason, 1-1. If you're joining us late, wondering why we're only in the bottom of the third, well, Ottumwa had an 18-run first inning. The 1-1. Downstairs, 2-1. 18 in the first, 1 in the second, 5 more in the third for OHS. Not only is Max Thomason pitching pretty well, he's driven in 6 runs. He has 2 triples. There's a strike on the outside corner, 2-2. Don't know if our good ops manager, Dwayne Cook, is listening back at the studios, but 6 RBI, 2 triples, and a shutout so far. That pitch is chopped foul, still 2-2. Max Thomason might be a candidate for one of those Ottumwa Radio Athletes of the Week. He certainly has outstanding numbers today. 2-2 to Cohn, 2 on, 2 out, bottom 3, the pitch. Outside corner called, strike 3. And Thomason is out of the jam. No runs, no hits, and 2 left. After 3, Bulldogs up 24-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate.
Well, perhaps I was mistaken about the run rules for baseball. Maybe there is a 3-run rule or 3-inning rule for 20 runs, because this game is in the books and Ottumwa wins at 24-0. So OHS improves to 11-3, and North falls to 0-11. So I didn't realize that was the end of the game, but it is. So tell you what we'll do right now, let's take a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back from that and then get you the Game 1 totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
We know now more than ever how important high-speed fiber internet is to our customers, ranging from at-home work, at-home schooling, and all of your online gaming and streaming requests. We have you covered, but don't wait. Our springtime queue is filling up fast, and I want to help you get your name on that list. Call me, Samantha, your local Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit our website at www.lisco.com.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High baseball on a hot afternoon. Game one of the books here at Des Moines North. Ottumwa wins it in 3 innings, 24-0. An 18-run first inning, and then some cleanup work the next 2 innings to get it over after just 3 frames. For the victorious Bulldogs, 24 runs, 17 hits, 1 error, 5 left on base. Max Thomason, the winning pitcher, he's now 2-0 on the season. He threw all 3 innings. For North, no runs, 1 hit, 3 errors, 3 left on base. Xavier Cole, the loss, he's 0-1. The ball game took 1 hour and 19 minutes to complete. Ottumwa now 11-3, 5-0 in the Metro. North now 0-11, 0-5 in Metro Conference play. Still have game 2 to play. So what we'll do right now on the radio side, we'll take a 3-minute timeout, then get you an update from Radio Iowa News, Radio Iowa Sports. On the video side, we'll check in with a few more of the great sponsors that help us bring you Ottumwa High baseball, and then just let you view a nice picture of the ball diamond here at North. North has a nice facility. It's a nice diamond. The grass is well kept. The field is in good shape. It's always good to be at a ball field on a warm summer afternoon. We'll let you look at that on the video side until we're ready to get set up for Game 2. Bulldogs win Game 1 24-0. We are back for Game 2 in just a little while. Keep it right here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Go Bulldogs!
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made-in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, I'm Mark Frimeware, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.